So,
hi guys.
What's up?
Welcome to our labor and delivery story.
I'm going to paint the picture now. She normally has appointments on Tuesdays, prenatal appointments on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So, she goes to her normal prenatal appointment on a Tuesday, and I'm at work. And she tells me, she's like, oh, okay, so like, the lady, the one who normally helps her with the stuff, like the doctor.
My OB.
Her OB, says like, okay, I'm gonna like check your cervix now, alright, to like see if we can get how many weeks were you at that point?
I was past my due date. I was 40 weeks and 2 days on a Tuesday. And if you hear little baby noises, it's because little Mr. Gray is down here.
Yeah.
He's awake. So hopefully we can get it through. She checked my cervix.
Mm-hmm.
Just so she could see like if I was opening or if he was like low or anything like that. And basically she ended up telling me that she could feel his head, and that was like the most painful thing ever. Like even birth itself.
So then following that day, obviously, like she went home just fine. I came home from work and
I was cramping a little.
Yeah.
When you came home.
A little bit, but it was nothing that was like out of the ordinary that she had normally felt. So I go to sleep, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, she starts to wake me up. She's like, I'm having really bad cramps. You know, I'm having contractions. I can feel it, and I'm timing it, and they're coming pretty consistently.
But this time it felt different. Like it just kind of like, I guess when moms say that you just feel like it's time, that's what it felt like to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the bathroom and to pee because I was drinking a lot of water and stuff. So I just went to the bathroom and I peed. Didn't feel anything, but I noticed TMI. But before flushing the toilet, I saw like what people would say my mucus plug, and I took a picture, sent it to like this group thing on Facebook, and they were like, yeah, that's definitely your mucus plug, and it had a little bit of blood in it. So I kind of was like, okay, like this is something. And the contractions were coming like stronger and more frequently. Like I could say like 2 to 4 minutes apart. So I tell Sean, I'm like, dude, get your bag ready.
Yeah, so my bag was our bags were actually already ready. So I grabbed all of them. I grabbed the diaper bag, I grabbed her hospital bag, I grabbed my hospital bag.
Oh, I was doing my makeup, but I couldn't even do it because he kept asking me, are you still having contractions? Are you still having
because I don't want to go out of the house. It's 3:30 in the morning. I mean, like, if we can go back to sleep and you're not having contractions anymore, like, let's do that.
Right.
So, it's time. Having contractions, and it's since like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it was like 2:50 when they came out.
I know. I show them. I think it's down there. I think I'm having one right now. We'll update you guys when we get to the hospital.
So we go into triage, and she's like, yeah, I'm having contractions. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm in labor. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's in labor too. So they hook her up and all that. They have a heart monitor for the baby.
I'm waiting on the doctor to see what they want to do.
But she is in labor right now, though.
You don't need blood draw, huh?
And something that's measuring her contractions. And so like, the doctors had determined, yes, you are having consistent contractions right now. And so like the doctor had done a test to see how far dilated she was, and they came to the conclusion that it was only like 1 centimeter or something like that.
Or half a centimeter or something like that.
And we're just like, what? Like, okay, that can't be right. Like, because her OB said 2 centimeters.
Yeah.
And that was
the day before.
Not a whole day. It was hours. You can count it. It was about like 12 hours or something like that. I like, okay, we're gonna do this check or whatever, and then like she had to move a little bit on her bed, so we noticed like the pad that was underneath was like drenched in water, And she's like, yeah. And I kind of asked, I
Did
was
you
kind of
pee?
suspicious. And she's like, did you pee? And she's like, no, I didn't pee. Like, why would I piss the bed? And so she came back and they determined, like, okay, like, that could have been more of your water breaking. So we're just going to do like a test or whatever. So they did a test that took about
30 minutes.
30 to 40 minutes. And they said, okay, it's positive. But then they were worried about, okay, maybe this is a false positive. We want to get like a better test. And that's, we actually have to go inside your vagina and basically look to see if there's pooling inside of like a ruptured membrane or whatever that you can see. So they geared her up for all that. And keep in mind, this is over the course of literally, like, we're at the hospital now for like 6 hours. The sun had already started coming up, and it was almost, I think it was almost like 8 o'clock at this point. And keep in mind, we left at 3:30 and didn't get there till about 3:50, maybe almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Determined, okay, like, yeah, you're in active labor, dilated, so we're gonna let you sit here because you are having consistent contractions and your water is broke. They're like, okay, so we're gonna wheel you in. You guys are gonna get your own labor and delivery room. What's up, guys? So it's a significant amount of hours later. How many? Since the last time I vlogged, I think it might have been about maybe about 14 because I didn't, it's about 14 hours. We were still in the hospital, and Gladys is over there. Say hi.
Oh. Hi.
She's progressing, so we should probably see a baby like really late tonight or really early tomorrow morning. But everything's been great. We've been kind of just hanging out. I just had some food, and she has been eating periodically and stuff like that, so that's really good. The only reason why I haven't really vlogged is because every freaking 15 seconds a nurse walks in, and it's like going to be really awkward. I'm just holding a camera up to my face.
Or I'm in pain.
Yeah, but I am going to ask permission if I can, like, during the birth, I guess. Not like showing you anything weird. But do you want me to do that?
Yeah, they let you.
Okay. Then I'll do that. I just wanted to keep you guys updated that everything's good. She just had her epidural and everything like that, so.
Dude, the epidural feels so good. You don't feel
Yeah, so she's feeling it right now. And so far everything's good, and her parents are going to come now, so. We should expect the baby boy pretty soon. Oh, babe.
Yep, we'll update you if anything else happens.
Yes, I'll keep you guys updated, so see ya. So they said we're basically just going to shoot her at this point. Like, her contractions are getting so bad and so painful. She can't, like, she's just not comfortable. And I'm like helping her just try to do whatever. And like at this point, it's like, I don't know. It's going on like noon.
Yeah.
Noon, I would say. And so they're like, yeah, you know, try to get some sleep or whatever. Like 8 hours of sleep. We're gonna come back, but the thing is, they had given her fentanyl.
Yeah, I wasn't like 4 centimeters yet, so they gave me fentanyl.
It's like kind of daisy or whatever, and so she just falls asleep, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fall asleep now too, because like I'm really exhausted. Like, I had not slept for so long at that point. Like, it's just getting further and further into the day, and I remember just waking up and you just had like a oxygen mask over you.
Yeah.
And I didn't really know why. Why did they do that? I don't understand, because I kind of woke up after you had it, and you're like, yeah, okay.
So yeah, so I had fentanyl. I woke up, and basically what was happening is they gave me Pitocin, and so Pitocin is just to like speed things up.
Well, it's basically just like making her contract on a more regular basis, because like she was contracting on a regular basis, but it starts to, like, the gaps start to get like wider and wider.
So they basically tell me that he's not liking it because he's not, like, his heartbeat was actually lowering a little bit, so they moved me to this side. He liked the right side better. He didn't like me being on this side. And they were like, okay, like, we need to give you oxygen because the baby's not getting enough oxygen or something. So I was just like, okay, and they came in running and giving me the oxygen mask, and then when that happened, they were like, we're going to start pushing in a little bit. Barely awake. I'm like, okay, we're going to just start pushing now. Like, okay. And she's like, okay, hold her legs up like this, and then like... I could not, oh my god, because, we didn't mention, but I got the epidural exactly at 4 centimeters. That's right. She did get the epidural. It came in, and someone, you know, just put the... I didn't even feel stuff in her spine and all that, and yeah. I was at 10 centimeters. You were at 10 centimeters at this point. So, long story short, she pushes for 4 hours
long, and he's getting further down, but like barely. So I watch 100 million doctors come and finger blast my soon-to-be wife, and it's just like a free-for-all. They bring the big mirror so she can see.
Like, you have to poop?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was working because...
It was working because I was pooping.
Right. Not a lot, but you did. And they did clean you up, and they were completely fine with it, which I was really, really happy about. But
they were, like, telling me, you're great at pushing
Yeah.
for your first time. Like, you're really, really, really good.
Yeah, there was this one nurse who came in. She's like, okay, I'm going to check. Puts the glove on, whole hand, past the wrist, inside. And she's like...
This is probably the most TMI labor and delivery story you've ever
But the thing
heard.
is, like, I watch so many labor and delivery stories, and
And
they
they
don't
don't
ever
tell it.
get to this. They
Yeah.
always say, this is the stuff that they don't tell you before you go. And yeah, they don't cover half this, because I watch there, and I watch it firsthand. You guys, all you YouTubers who say, like, this is the stuff that they don't cover, where's this part? So they kind of just stop, and they kind of just gather their thoughts, and they're like, okay, so you've been pushing for 4 hours now. We can push for another hour, but I don't see it going anywhere because you've been pushing so well now, and he's just not fitting through. You basically have one option.
C-section.
C-section. And then she's like, okay.
I was just like, okay.
Like, honestly, I thought you were going to be a little bit more cool, but you looked aggravated as hell.
I wasn't aggravated. I didn't feel less of a woman to, like, give birth to him.
You want to do whatever's best for him. You-
So, at that point, as soon as I said okay, they had me sign some papers, sign them. As soon as they leave, 30 nurses and doctors. Bless you,
Bless you,
Brando.
young man.
Hi,
Thank you
bless
for being so well behaved when mommy and daddy do a little video.
Where, like, I'm looking back at Sean. And
I couldn't
Sean's-
even communicate with her. That's how many people came, and we're talking to her and me.
They
First-
did warn us about it, though.
Yeah, but it happened so fast. I was like, oh my god. So they bring me my scrubs and all that, like the little throwaway scrubs. I don't know who assessed how big I was. I mean, I'm a pretty big guy, right? Like, I'm not like super puny or anything like that.
He's like a large.
Yeah, so they brought back an XL scrub set. I put the pants on, and it didn't matter how tight I was pulling on the strings. There just was, like, the pants were so big, and the shirt was so big. The hairnet they gave me was even big. And I'm like, who looked at me and was like, that guy needs the biggest set?
I'll insert a picture right here because we have a picture.
And the most embarrassing thing was that I was wearing slippers.
I don't know at what point he comes in and he's like standing with me there, and he just looks at me and he's like crying.
I couldn't stop crying.
It was like the most surreal moment ever.
The baby's so bad. Like, I had been anticipating seeing what he looks like for so long. Like, I just wanted it to be here. I was like, oh my god, how much longer do I have to wait? Like, and then finally at 9:25, right?
24.
9:24. They
You heard him?
took her. Yeah, he started crying when they took her out, and they showed us, and he was little and really cute, and I was just bursting out into tears. She has to get stitched up because it's after the fact, and I go into the recovery room, and someone's talking. Someone else talking. So I had to go to the recovery room. So I go there, and like I'm there with him, basically just him and I, and another nurse or whatever.
He was 7 pounds and 15 ounces and 19.69 inches long.
Nice.
I know these things.
Nice.
So today is Friday, day after baby's born. Hi.
Let him say hi to you. Hi, everybody.
But this is our room. Sean's staying in this bed.
Go ahead and just like and subscribe to our channel down below. Comment how you thought this story time was. Would you like a couple more story times of some crazy things that have happened? If you do, we're totally down to do it. Yeah, like and subscribe and totally share this channel, and then hit the notification bell so every time we upload, you guys can just know when we upload and go ahead and watch it, like it, share with your friends. I don't care. Say how much you hate us. I don't really care. Do all that kind of stuff there, and then, you know, we'll see you in a little bit. I think we have a vlog coming up soon after this video, so that's something to look forward to. So thanks so much, guys. See ya.